Welcome to a journey through prehistoric oceans. Let's learn about the history of life on Earth together. Party. I done. I Vivi. Let's travel back in time. Let's travel back to the origin of life. Pre-Cambrian, the formation of the oceans and atmosphere, the origin of life. The Precambrian is part of geological history that lasted from the origin of the Earth 4,600 million years ago to the beginning of the Cambrian approximately 538.8 million years ago. As such, it comprises more than 80% of the planet's existence. During the Precambrian, the Earth underwent significant changes, including the formation of oceans, the development of the atmosphere, and the origin and evolution of life, including multicellular organisms. Although there is little direct evidence of life from this period, scientists have identified a number of important geological and biological events that occurred in the Precambrian. Towards the end of this period, approximately 635 to 538.8 million years ago, the Ediacaran biota, a group of mysterious and poorly understood organisms, appears in the fossil record. The Precambrian set the stage for the explosion of life that occurred during the subsequent Cambrian, laying the foundations for the complex ecosystems that exist on Earth today. Now let's travel to the Cambrian period. Cambrian. You like when life explodes. I like when my enemies explode. Yes. Cambrian explosion. Diversification and evolution of trilobites and other arthropods, mollusks, and the origin of the first vertebrates. The Cambrian period was a geological period that dates from approximately 538.8 to 485.4 million years ago, during the Paleozoic era. It is known for the significant diversification and spread of multicellular animals and the advent of widespread biomineralization, often referred to as the Cambrian explosion. Before the Cambrian explosion, life on Earth was relatively simple, with mainly unicellular organisms and simple multicellular organisms with soft bodies. During the Cambrian, many important groups of animals first appeared in the fossil record, including trilobites and other arthropods, brachiopods, mollusks, and echinoderms, The first vertebrates, such as jawless fish, also appeared during this period. At the end of the Cambrian, organisms began to produce planktonic forms in large numbers. This event is referred to as the Plankton Revolution. At this time, the Earth's continents formed the supercontinent Gondwana, which stretched from the equator to the South Pole. The continents of Laurentia, Baltica, and Siberia lay in the temperate or tropical zone. It's time to go to the Ordovician period, where the diversification of marine life happened. Ordovician. The Ordovician period was a geological period that occurred approximately 485.4 to 443.8 million years ago, during the Paleozoic era. It followed the Cambrian period and was superseded by the Silurian period. During the Ordovician, the Earth's continents continued to move and shift, resulting in the formation of new mountain ranges and oceans. The climate was generally mild and relatively stable and warm for most of the period, with the exception of the glaciation of Gondwana at the very end of the Ordovician. The Ordovician period is known for the diversification of marine life, with a number of genera quadrupling, families tripling, and orders doubling. The major diversification went hand in hand with a major increase in ecological and behavioral complexity. Many new species of marine invertebrates evolved, including bryozoans, brachiopods, cephalopods, and trilobites. The Ordovician period also saw significant geological events, including the formation of the Taconic Mountains in North America and the Caledonian Mountains in Europe. The period ended with a mass extinction event known as the Ordovician-Silurian extinction event, which saw the disappearance of around 85% of marine species. The Silurian period. The first jawed fish, the first terrestrial plants, and terrestrial arthropods appeared in this period. The Silurian is a geological period that took place approximately 443.8 to 419.2 million years ago. It is named after an ancient tribe of Silurian in Wales, where some of the earliest Silurian rocks were identified. During the Silurian, the supercontinent Gondwana continued to shift northwards, and Laurentia collided with the Baltica to form Laurasia. The Silurian period is also notable for the diversification of early marine life, including trilobites, brachiopods, and corals. It is considered to be a key period in the evolution of life on Earth, as many new types of organisms emerged here to adapt to changing environmental conditions. During the Silurian, marine organisms increasingly started to exploit free-swimming lifestyles in the water column, the so-called Nekton Revolution. The first jawfish developed during this time, as did the first vascular plants and terrestrial arthropods such as millipedes and scorpions, starting the invasion of the land in earnest. The Silurian period was marked by several episodes of volcanic activity that had a significant impact on the global environment and the evolution of life. The Devonian period. The age of fish. The first forests and tetrapod vertebrates. The Devonian is a geological period that spans from 419.2 to 358.9 million years, immediately after the Silurian period. It is named after the county of Devonshire in England, where rocks from this period were first identified. During the Devonian, the continents of Laurasia and Gondwana moved closer together, leading to the formation of new mountain ranges. The Acadian orogeny in North America and Caledonian orogeny in Europe, and the opening of new ocean basins. These changes created new environments for marine animals and contributed to the diversification of the first fish populations. The climate was generally warm and humid, with a high oxygen content in the atmosphere. The Devonian period is sometimes referred to as the Age of Fishes, because it saw the diversification and expansion of fish populations in both marine and freshwater environments. This period also saw the appearance of the first tetrapods, the first vertebrates to venture onto land. The Devonian period was characterized by the rapid development of terrestrial plants, including ferns, mosses, and lycophytes. These plants played a vital role in shaping the Earth's environment by helping to stabilize the soil, reducing erosion, and increasing oxygen levels in the atmosphere. At the end of the Devonian, several major extinctions occurred, and these might have been related to changing ecosystems due to the spreading of terrestrial plants. Sorry, I'm looking for the correct picture. I don't think I have it. I'll just use this one. Hold on. I'll just manually put the picture. Sorry. for the Carboniferous. Carboniferous. The origin of reptiles, development of amphibians and insects, forests and swamps, formation of coal deposits. Carboniferous. The origin of reptiles, development of amphibians and insects, forests and swamps, formation of coal deposits. Carboniferous. The Carboniferous is a geological period whose beginning is placed 358.9 million years in the past and ended 298.9 million years ago. It is named after the abundant coal deposits that were formed during this period. During the Carboniferous period, the continents merged into a single supercontinent known as Pangaea, spreading from the South Pole across the equator and into the high latitudes of the northern hemisphere. The climate was generally cool and wet, with occasional glaciation around the South Pole, and most of the land was covered by extensive swamps and forests. These forests were dominated by giant ferns, horsetails, primitive naked seeded plants and mosses, which could grow to enormous proportions due to the high oxygen levels in the atmosphere. When these plants died and fell into bogs and peat bogs, they were eventually buried and compressed into the coal seams we see today. The Carboniferous period is also notable for the evolution of many important groups of plants and animals, including the first reptiles, many species of amphibians and insects. The seas were also teeming with life, with many new species of fish, crustaceans and mollusks appearing during this period. The Permian period, dry climate and deserts, and great extinction at the end of Permian. The Permian is the geological period that followed the Carboniferous and lasted from approximately 298.9 to 251.9 million years ago. It is named after the city of Perm in Russia, where sediments from this period are found. During the Permian period, the continents were still joined together to form the supercontinent known as Pangaea. The climate was generally dry and arid, with large areas of desert covering much of the land. One of the most significant events of the Permian period was the Permo-Triassic extinction, which occurred approximately 252 million years ago and was the most severe mass extinction in Earth's history. It is estimated that up to 81% of marine species and 70% of terrestrial species became extinct during this period, probably due to a combination of volcanic activity, climate change, and other factors. The Despite the devastating effects of extinctions, many important groups of plants and animals evolved in the Permian, including the ancestors of modern mammals. The oceans were home to a variety of marine animals, including sharks, ammonites, and bony fish. Triassic, the evolution of dinosaurs, crocodiles, and mammals. The Triassic is the geological period that followed the Permian. Thank you for the follow, Stark Red Moon. And lasted from approximately 251.9 to 201.4 million years ago. It is named after 3 distinct rock layers found in Germany and other parts of Europe. During the Triassic period, the continents were still joined together to form supercontinent Pangaea. But towards the end of this period, it began to break up. The climate was generally hot and dry, with large areas of desert covering much of the landmass. During the Triassic period, many new groups of plants and animals evolved and diversified, including dinosaurs, mammals, and crocodiles. New species of marine reptiles, such as the ichthyosaurs and the plesiosaurs, appeared in the oceans. One of the most important events of the Triassic period was the Triassic-Jurassic extinction event, which occurred approximately 201 million years ago and resulted in the extinction of many groups of animals, including most large amphibians and reptiles. This extinction set the stage for the dinosaurs, which became the dominant land animals in the subsequent Jurassic period. The Triassic period also saw the development of new types of ecosystems, including coral reefs and forests, dominated by conifers and cycads. The first animals and pterosaurs also appeared during this period. The Jurassic period. The Jurassic is the geological period that follows the Triassic and lasted from approximately 201.4 to 145 million years ago. In this period, we see the dominance of dinosaurs and first birds. It is named after the Jura Mountains on the border between France and Switzerland, where many important fossils from this period have been found. During the Jurassic period, Pangaea broke apart and the resulting continents began to drift apart, forming the beginnings of the modern continents. The climate was generally warm and humid, with lush tropical forests covering most of the area. The Jurassic period is probably best known for the evolution and dominance of dinosaurs, which diversified into a variety of forms and became the dominant land animals. Many of the best-known dinosaurs lived during this period, including sauropods, stegosaurs, and theropods. Other important groups of animals that appeared in the Jurassic include the first birds. The oceans were also home to a variety of marine animals, including ammonites, belemnites, and many species of fish. Coral reefs continued to develop and expand during the Jurassic period. The Cretaceous period. Diversification of plants and animals. Evolution and diversification of dinosaurs. The Great Extinction at the end of the Cretaceous. Cretaceous. The Cretaceous period, following the Jurassic period, lasted from approximately 145 to 66 million years ago. It is named after the extensive chalk deposits that formed during this period, including the famous White Cliffs of Dover in England. During the Cretaceous period, the Earth's continents continued to move apart, with the breakup of the supercontinent Pangaea almost complete. The climate was generally warm and humid, with large areas of the Earth covered by shallow seas. The Cretaceous period saw the continued evolution and diversification of many groups of plants and animals, including flowering plants, which became the dominant vegetation type on land. Dinosaurs evolved and diversified, and some of the most famous dinosaurs, such as Tyrannosaurus rex and Triceratops, lived during this period. The oceans were also home to a wide variety of marine animals, including new species of ammonites, belemnites, and many species of fish. The diversity and distribution of marine reptiles, such as the mosasaurs and the plesiosaurs, also increased during this time. The end of the Cretaceous period was marked by another major extinction event, known as the Cretaceous Paleogene extinction around 66 million years ago. This event was probably caused by a combination of factors, including the impact of a large asteroid and volcanic activity. It led to the extinction of non-bird dinosaurs and many other groups of animals, setting the stage for the emergence of new groups of animals and birds in the following Paleogene period. Paleogene and Neogene. Diversification of birds and new groups of mammals, including primates, rodents, and carnivores. Paleogene and Neogene. The Tertiary period, comprising of the Paleogene and Neogene, is the geological period that followed the Cretaceous period, beginning 66 million years ago and ending 2.58 million years ago. It is characterized by continued diversification and evolution of many groups of plants and animals, including mammals and birds. And during the Tertiary period, the Earth's climate became cooler and drier than during the Cretaceous period, with a tendency towards more seasonal and variable weather patterns. The continents continued to move further apart and new mountain ranges were formed as a result of tectonic activity. Many new mammal groups diversified during the Tertiary, including primates, rodents, and carnivores. Some of the largest mammals that ever existed, such as the Indricotherium and Deinotherium, lived during this period. Birds also diversified and evolved into many new forms, including early relatives of modern birds. The oceans were home to a wide variety of marine animals, including new species of whales, sharks, and rays. During the Tertiary period, coral reefs continued to flourish and expand, and many new species of mollusks and other invertebrates appeared. The end of the Tertiary was marked by the onset of the Quaternary period, characterized by the spread of glaciers and ice sheets and the development of modern humans. Quaternary: climate variations, ice ages, and the development of modern human. The Quaternary is a geological period that began approximately 2.6 million years ago and continues to this day. It is characterized by the spread of glaciers and ice sheets, the evolution of modern humans, and the current age of climatic and environmental change, which has been proposed as heralding the advent of a new epoch known as the Anthropocene. Irati. During the Quaternary period, the Earth's climate fluctuated between glacial and interglacial periods, with the last glacial period occurring approximately 115,000 to 12,000 years ago. These climate changes had a major impact on the evolution and distribution of many plants and animals and played a key role in shaping the planet's geography and ecosystems. The Quaternary period is also marked by the development and spread of modern humans, who appeared in Africa around 300,000 years ago and have since colonized almost every corner of the world. Human activity has had a profound effect on the planet, including deforestation, pollution, and climate change. In recent decades, scientists have proposed that the current era of rapid environmental and climate change represents a new geological epoch called the Anthropocene. This is characterized by an unprecedented impact of human activity on the planet's systems, and its effects are likely to be felt for millennia. Thank you. yes, that brings us to the modern era. That brings us to us today. Thank you for journeying with me across all the different geological periods, from the origin of life to today. It was my first time trying content like this. I hope it's not too scuffed. Thank you. Thank you for listening. I really like learning about these things. So it makes me feel better if I can share them with you. If I can learn about things I'm interested in while sharing them with you. Thank you. Extremely relaxing. Thank you. Thank you. Like I could hear my mouth sounds while I was doing this, and I kept trying to consciously think about pronouncing the words more clearly. But I think I have to work on that. Even if I was deliberately trying to pronounce words more clearly, I think your voice just becomes a little bit muffled when you're speaking so softly, ASMR is hard. You are now locked on the ASMR tuber path. There's no going back. My mouth sounds are perfectly fine. Okay, but you're into things, so I don't know if I trust your, like, too many things are fine with you, The kind of ASMR I actually like whispering, but I know a lot of people don't like that. Like, a lot of people prefer soft speaking instead of whispering in ASMR, so I should probably change my title since I'm not doing this anymore. Yeah, I don't know if any of you will enjoy it if I actually tried to whisper, like, some people really don't like how it sounds like. So I'm trying to talk softly. I feel like talking softly is harder than whispering, because you have to really think about lowering your volume. Compared to just whispering, you don't think about it, you just do a whisper, like, you don't think about how soft it is. Like a whisper can't go as loud as a speaking can. Whispering is hard on the throat, yes, but I mean mentally, the processing power on the brain. Yeah, thank you. Please, yeah, the source is below. Like, the guy works really hard on the 3D models he makes. Like, all the images are from below. Like, the person who made all these 3D models, they actually, like, spend months and months on each model. Like, they'd spend like 6 months on just one model. They'll like use scans of fossils. They'll use fossils they got. They'll work with the University of Oxford. they're like super concerned about the accuracy. They're super high effort, and they're really cool. Yes. They're the same one who made the animated background I used in the previous stream as well. Yes. Probably gonna change my title now. You're the squid on the left. Who's eating you though? Yeah, a lot of the content I'm interested in making is the kind of content that I personally prefer. Like some people, the content they prefer making isn't the same as the type of content they like to consume. You got a lot of people stream, yeah, like you can enjoy streaming something even if that's not what you watch in your spare time. But yeah, this is one of the content I wish I had more of. Like, there isn't much like a prehistoric marine history, like a detailed ones on ASMR readings on YouTube. Like there's general overview ones, like the one I did, which is, like a general overview across all the periods, but no one makes detailed ones, like no one goes into a lot of depth. Makes sense, yes. Yeah, I actually like a lot of the VTubers I follow, especially the Japanese VTubers on YouTube, a lot of them do ASMR ear cleaning stuff, the sound based, like the pampering type ASMR, like maybe I'll learn to appreciate those, but generally it feels kind of weird for me. 3D, yes. Like I feel like if I told someone I was making an ASMR stream, the first thing they'll think of is like, sounds, like sound effects, like some people eating sounds, heartbeat, heartbeat is not like theater. Yeah, I feel like those kinds of ASMR is probably weird if on like a random video on YouTube, right? Like it feels like you're listening to a stranger very intimately doing intimate activities with you, right? Maybe if you already form an emotional bond or an emotional connection with them, it would feel a lot less weird, because if you already feel close to someone and you become intimate with them, it feels less weird than if it's, a random video in your YouTube feed, and it's just like, who is this guy and why is he licking my ear, right? Or like, who are you? It's like you're walking out in the street and then there's some guy there. You don't know who they are and they start licking your ear. I don't know. I don't know. I think I don't know. Maybe if like oh, I saw like there's a lot of like ASMR scripts online as well, and a lot of people just read them. Like a lot of people like writing them and they don't necessarily read them, and then other people don't like writing and they read them, so I guess it's like a win-win situation. Raised weirdo, thinking ASMR has some sort of niche appeal. Are you talking about appealing to you? To each their own, I suppose. Yeah. Wow, you can actually see me stretch. You can actually see me stretch, unlike if I was using a PNG. It's super cute. Why is it's just a stretch? How can it be cute? Yeah, I also see like a lot of there's also a lot of like the tapping on the microphone noises. Like I have audio filters, so if I try to do that, I feel like it'll just echo and sound really loud. Also, this is a dynamic microphone. I think most people prefer using a condenser for ASMR specifically. So yes. I tried to smack the mic. You imagine that was me knocking your head, and it makes that sound because your skull is hollow. Tapping makes you feel like a fish in a bowl. I mean, you are in a bowl. You see the monitor where I am looking at you? Hi, Pokeplay was saying nice audio. Oh, you mean the background is actually the background music in Subnautica? Because I couldn't find there was so many nice underwater ambient sounds in YouTube, but they were all copyright and game audio. Or the audio quality. Thank you. I'm just using a dynamic microphone, so I'm glad you think so. All of the noises are coming from her belly. What kind of stream do you think this is, huh? What kind of streamer do you think I am? Why would you say something like that? Oops. Gurgle. Oh, blah blah blah. I don't know why you wrote nice again instinctively. Well, it drives the point more. Well, it's just took a turn. No. Yeah, my stomach is actually really noisy, but I'm not gonna put my microphone at it. So, you're scared of the ocean. Well, sorry, all of my background images are the ocean. You'll just have to cry in fear. I'm so sorry. Don't worry about it, you're a dog. I'm not worrying about the background image of the ocean of Subnautica. Yeah, that's true. It's because earlier I was reading about the history of life on Earth. So all of these images are from different periods, different geological periods from the history of the Earth. So yeah, I just finished reading it, all of it. Thessaliophobia real. You'd rather get punched in the back by sword than go in the ocean. And too bad you're stuck here at the bottom of the ocean, no less. See this, where's that? See that Dunkleosteus behind? That's, it's coming to eat you. Yes. But the red ocean. Yeah, unfortunately I don't have an image of Subnautica right now. This is actually like the most fitting image for this would be the kelp forest. This is the background song from the kelp forest. At the bottom of the ocean with a predator. Haha, look at my sharp teeth. We are really traveling through time tonight. Yes, this is the speed you're traveling through. You travel 100 million years per second. Yeah. Thank you so much for learning about the history of life on Earth with me. Honestly, didn't expect to enjoy such a small channel. Thank you. It's my first time trying to make this kind of content as well. Like some people when they talk, people tell them they have an ASMR voice, but no one ever told me that. Off topic, but favorite UFC fighter? Sorry, I am not familiar with that one. Anyway, ASMR just bored. I should have put quotation marks in ASMR. Like, my father really wanted me to be interested in MMA, but like he failed. Yes, he's probably disappointed that I don't know much about it. Like, you know, my father is really old. He's really old, but he still competes in MMA competitions, and then he refuses to compete in his age bracket. He wants to compete with the young adults because he says the old men are no match for him. He needs to like punch the young adults in their prime. You say the most impressive part is how much attention she catches. I don't know what that means. You mean reading the chat? I mean, there's barely anyone here. MMA is so hard. He's got balls of steel. He does. Understandable. Doing MMA is fun, but he's swear the aches are bad. Yeah, like my father has gotten his nose broken a couple of times. He randomly has some kind of injury from what martial arts does he specialize in? Like he tries to learn them all. I think the latest he's specializing in, the most specialized thing he gets in now is jiu-jitsu, but he kind of tries to learn everything. Like over the years he would like focus on a different one every several years. I do need exercise. It is extremely best groundwork. Why do a lot of you seem to like? Hold on, let me disappear from Marshall. Why do all of you sound more physically fit than me? No, but it's okay. I don't need exercise. I'm powered by spite. Yes, I can beat you with spite in a fight. Hold on, let me fit the screen. Oops, you didn't see that. No, you need to exercise for idle dancing, please. You need cute idle dances. Yeah, like a while ago I was trying to dance to Kiara had that like dance video for Mirage, but you're not gonna see me do that. It's kind of hard to do tracking while I'm doing this, because if I'm not super near the microphone, then you can't hear me anymore. So I don't know how I can stand while doing this. Whoops. I'm so scuffed. I'm sorry. It sounds like this Alpavinia is actually weaker than Gillette's sound. No. I have like, you know, like how some animals, they don't exercise, but they look super ripped, right? Like look at a gorilla, right? Just look at a gorilla. Do they go to the gym? I don't think so. But they got this, and some animals are born like that. It's over. No. Absolutely not. She's a natural born predator. That's right. Sounds more like prey. Your face sounds like prey. I pray for it to come one day. Idol Vidya. Hi. You like listening to calm ocean ASMR while an anime girl punches your face? My microphone is currently blocking a lot of my hands. Cause when I was doing this stream, oh, thank you for the follow, Pokeplay taken. Quite the model you have. Wait, quite the model I have. Yeah, I have to show you. I have to show you my swimming impression. Please, whenever someone's new and comments on my model, I have to show them my realistic swimming impression. No, not impression, actual swimming. Behold. Yeah. My model is based on an Alpavinia. So an Alpavinia is one of my favorite animals because it looks glorious. I have to show you how it looks like. Alpavinia. Alpavinia. Whoops, the last share image was still the cursed one with the forehead. But yeah, an Alpavinia, it has 5 compound eyes like me, and it has a proboscis with like annulations, which are the stripes in my hair, and it has lateral flaps throughout its body. So that's why I have like flaps here. That's this one. Yes. Thank you for the follow, Valgor. Thank you. So graceful. Thank you. I'm super graceful. She's swimming in the Jurassic Ocean. Wait, this isn't. But yes. You know, I feel like I will actually really enjoy being an ASMR streamer if I use it as an excuse to just learn about like prehistoric, read prehistoric stuff. Like, I can learn stuff. Thank you for the follow, Vinny Only Sims. Thank you. She's got body flaps that aren't exactly feet nor her stomach. Yes, Matt. Don't touch my body flaps. Yes. Yes, you know, the reason that people are arguing about the body flaps of the Opavinia is because it lived so long ago and the fossils are really rare and soft tissue preservation isn't really, much. But you know how they would learn about it? If they got a live specimen, which is me. And I'll never get caught by the scientists. So don't tell the scientists, okay? They want to get their hands on me. They want to capture me. They want to put me in an aquarium. Put me under a... You can't do that, okay? Don't do that, like... No. Like, you can tell the cops about me, and then the cops are like, they don't care. But if you tell the scientists about me, please, you can't tell the scientists about me. You can't tell them about me. Yes. If you tell them about me, I will escape from whatever prison they put me in, and I'm gonna find you. I'm gonna find you, and I'm going to your worst nightmare, whatever your worst nightmare is, whatever it is, that's what I'm gonna do to you, and I'm gonna do it to you hard. So don't ever. She doesn't know that she's already in an aquarium. No, you're in an aquarium. You are in an aquarium. Too late, call the local scientist Cowboy. How could you? Like, you know where you are? Like, you see the computer screen, right? You see it? Computer screen. It's not actually a screen. That's the window to the outside world. And in the computer screen where you see me, that's me. This is the outside world. Sorry, but that entire world you're living in. I'm sorry you live in an aquarium. I'm sorry you have to learn this way. I'm sorry, this is the real world. This is the real world. I'm sorry that you have to find out this way. MMA fighters. You know what I did? I know this. You know Meryl from Pokemon? Yes, Meryl can learn Tail Whip. It will lower your defense. And I can lower your defense. How's my tail whip, huh? Are you crying? Are you crying from my tail whip? You're gonna take more physical damage? Haha, you are. So that when I finally tackle you, I will one-hit KO you, yes. Your defense has been heavily lowered. Please have mercy. Haha, I like it when people beg for mercy and then I do it more. Okay, and now for a tackle. Because I'm ferocious, it's not gonna be a normal tackle. It's going to be a running tackle. hurting myself. I'm hurting only you. I'm hurting you. Have you been hurt? Have you been fatally injured? She's like in a speech printing. What do you mean an attempt was made? Stop trying to act tough. You're like that kind of guy who has like their limbs severed and they're bleeding on the floor and they're like, I'm fine. You're that kind of guy. Does she have the gills to be swimming around like? But shh, it's black. You can't see my setae. They're on my lateral flaps, but it's just too dark to see. But they're there. See, I turned around for you. You saw it, right? Oh yeah, speaking of idle dances, like I really like that a lot of the Love Live songs have like full choreography, but like I don't have legs, and then a lot of dances are very like leg movement heavy. So I don't know how well that will translate. Maybe I should get like temporary legs. Just kidding. No, I'm not. This is not the Little Mermaid. No, I'm not selling my voice for legs. Thank you for showing us your flaps. Yes. You might need a mermaid transformation. Just tape 2 sticks to your tail and it will work. I actually have like leg bones in this model. Like the physics is actually working extra hard because there are leg bones and the legs are just invisible, but they're right there. Legs with constant pain like stabbing knives. Let's go. Oh yeah, the original Little Mermaid is like super brutal. She's like in constant severe pain, and then in the end she just died. Maybe Disney would have made who knows, maybe Disney would have been. I wonder how Disney would have turned out if they made such gruesome versions. Old fairy tales were metal as well. They were like and then a lot of them are really stupid, and a lot of them don't make sense. Like the most popular ones are the ones that have like the most plot and sense into them, but like a lot of them like just don't make sense at all. Better than if they made live action versions of their films. No. I heard it from like one of the live action films was like such a huge loss, but I forgot which one. But yeah, that made sense. Well, I'm just gonna move the mic a little because it's getting in the way of the camera. But I'm sorry if it's noisy. I'm so sorry. Okay. Yeah, I hope you didn't hear that. No noise. You can actually see me adjusting the microphone. Like, this is where my microphone is. This is my microphone. My microphone is not the kind that's like an arm that you clamp into the table. It's like a tabletop stand one. Yes. Which I think is more foolproof. It just gets in the way more. Yeah, like I think my hands are smoother now. Like a while ago, my hands were like jittering, right? Now they're a lot smoother because I moved the microphone a little to the side. So like it's not blocking the webcam feed anymore. Don't pet me. Don't pet me. I pet you. Pet. Don't pet me. Tracking is good. It's actually better if I stand up because the webcam is too high and the motion tracking is made for it to be pointed straight forwards, and right now it's kind of pointed backwards. So it's like when I cross my arm, it clips through clips through my torso. Can we pat the belly? You wanna pet this? Sorry, no one pats this belly but me. Are you jealous? Are you jealous of me patting my belly and you're not allowed to pat it? Yes. I like making you miserable. Belly. She's so mean. I enjoy being mean. Can you tell? I enjoy being mean. See this? See this? It's unpettable for you. You're up a vintage of it. Get bullied by a streamer. Yeah, but it's like no matter what I say, if I say it in an ASMR or calm voice, it's going to still be relaxing, right? Like, you suck. You're a loser. You're such a loser. You're so lame. But I say it in a soft voice and there's ASMR sounds in the background, so it's relaxing, right? Doesn't matter what I say. You're too cute. Your meanness does not compute. No, it's not because I'm too cute. It's because I am so mean. I've like transcended above the scale of meanness. You know, like this is the scale of mean, and then I'm like this. Sure. He's become too powerful. Yes. I actually have like a I actually have a looping video of me like punching the screen. Like, I don't know if you guys saw the tweet I made where it said, "Lock, can you lock the fuck?" You gotta go. Thank you for stopping by. Have a great day. Yes. That like tweet I made, the screenshot is actually from a punching looping animation. Yes. Thank you for. Yes. I wonder if like I feel like a lot of people prefer ASMR to listen to sleep or at night, but I have no idea what time it is so. But yeah, I feel like it's like a cheat in streaming or content creation if I get to just read about things I like. I just read it in a soft voice and I'm like, I make ASMR content. I'm not just reading because I want to and then slapping the content label. So 7 a.m. is night, right? Yes, good evening, Donegonathan. Good evening. Yeah, I might have to go soon. Like, I actually just planned to stay for the first like 40 minutes, which was when I was reading the geological history of the Earth in the perspective of ocean life. And then I think I got distracted yapping. Yeah. I feel like time always passes really fast when you spend time with me. So thank you. Thank you. So thank you everyone for stopping by. Thank you. Vinny just said goodbye. So thank you, Vivi. Good night. Good night or good morning or I don't know. Good afternoon. Ready. Good blank. I'll just say good insert appropriate. Good insert appropriate. Ready. Good insert appropriate. Third party. Good insert appropriate. Vivi. Good insert appropriate. Donegonathan. No, it's not. No, I just lost track of time. Yeah, thank you. Thank you for spending so much time with me. I will now leave the last image of your mind. This